Welcome to my last Halloween tutorial, my lovelies. Let me get a little zoom in on the look. It's basically just kind of a doll look, nothing too exciting, but I've had lots of requests for it, so I thought I would do one. This is super simple. You can do this with your own makeup. All you really need to buy is the lashes. So this is a great one to do if you haven't figured out what you're going to do yet, in terms of like your costume and your makeup, and you want to be a doll. And also if you're like a student and you're on a budget and you don't want to buy too much stuff, then yeah, this will be also a good one for you too. So if you want to see how I did this look, it's super simple. I know many gurus have done really like complicated and amazing doll looks, but I just wanted to do something that would be really accessible and really easy for you guys to do for Halloween. So if you want to see, then stay tuned. So let's get started. Now I've already done the rest of my face. As you can see, I've done my lips, my skin and my cheeks, and added this little mole here. So I'm just going to quickly run through what I've already done. First of all, I applied my foundation and I used Revlon Colour Stay just to get a really good coverage. You want to look really pale, really flawless, and just be really matte. So on top of the liquid foundation, I actually set it with a powder foundation just to have that bit more coverage and have my face very flat and very perfect. I didn't use any bronzer or anything. I just used a bit of NARS Angelica blush, and I just put it on like this and just wiggled it around in a circle. So it's very kind of obvious, and you just want it on the apples of your cheeks here and just in a little circle. Also, I lightened my brows by putting a glue stick over them, just like a normal Pritt stick, and then put a little bit of concealer over them and set it with powder. It doesn't look too great, but they do look lighter because I just wanted them to match the hair a little bit more. And for the lips, I just covered them in concealer, drew on the small button lip, and then filled it in with Gosh's Barbie lipstick, strangely enough. So let's just do the eyes. I've already done the whole Urban Decay potion business, and now we're just going to draw out our shape. This is super simple, and all we do is just going from the corner of the eye, kind of tip your head back, and you're going straight up, and I'm just outlining it using a light blue pencil, and then the same thing here, just going up, and then we're going around where the eye socket is, but just a bit above where your natural indentation would be. Just something that would kind of fit your eye shape, but is a much exaggerated version of your eye. Like this. So it doesn't matter if it's even, we can tidy up later. I would suggest that you just take a powder blue eyeshadow. Since I don't have one the exact colour that I want, what I'm going to be doing is using this palette I got off eBay, and I'm using that colour there. So I'm not flipping you off, that's number 63. Unfortunately it has a little bit of shimmer in it, but it is a nice powder blue, so all I'm going to do is just pack that all over my lid. And the more you blend it, the more the shimmer falls off, so I'm not worried about it too much. So I'm just packing that all inside this shape. I really am trying to make this tutorial as easy as it can be for you guys. So if you're on a budget, all you need to do is just buy a couple of eyeshadows and then just use your own makeup for the rest of it. And then just to lighten that up and make it more powder blue, not so like bright Barbie blue, I'm going to go on top of that with some white, and I'm just using matte gesso. After you finish your eyeshadow, it should look something like this, so it's more of a powdery blue. And then all I'm going to do, just to add a little bit of definition to my eye, I'm just going to take an angled brush and take a little bit of grey or dark brown eyeshadow, just a very small amount on the end of that brush. I'm using a little bit of Scene, and I'm just going to outline the edge of that blue with the grey, just to make sure that rounded shape is really clean, just like that. And then you can see that I kind of overdid it with the blue in some parts. I'm just going to take a clean Q-tip and go around that grey line just to make sure there's no blue, so that the edge looks really clean and drawn on like it would be on a doll. Now for the bottom part of the eye, we obviously want to make your eye look rounder and bigger. So what I'm doing is just taking a white eyeliner and I'm going to fill in the lower waterline and between the lashes, and then on the lower lash line as well. Just want to keep going around and filling in all that skin. So when we put on our bottom eyelashes, it will look like our eyes just bigger and rounder. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of gel eyeliner to the top. As you can see, I haven't done anything dramatic with the liner, so let's just zoom in a little bit for this part. All I'm doing is taking my liner, and this is just a really thin, really low liner brush, and I'm just tracing a really thin line at the top. The doll I have a picture of that I'm looking at while I'm doing this doesn't have obvious eyeliner, so we're just going to extend that line. We're not flicking it out, we just want to extend it so it looks like our eye is actually longer than it is. Just like so. So you can see it's not going up, it's just going straight across. Now it's time for our lashes, and today I'm using for the top Black Cherry number 110 that look like this, and the whole like kind of spikiness, the way they have the sparse areas look like doll's lashes. And for the bottom I'm using Eyelure Vivid lashes, and these come with the tops and the bottoms. I'm just using the bottom ones. And remember, when you have your top lashes on, just take a little bit of mascara and make sure your eyelashes blend in with them. What I like to do is just take my finger, place it here, and then pull up just slightly so that the eyelashes fan out your finger, and then just wiggle the mascara wand against your finger and brush through. That way you get a lot of mascara on your finger, but it means that the eyelashes and the false lashes really blend together, and you don't get any mistakes, because these eyelashes are so long that if you get any mascara on the ends you can mess up your eyeshadow up here, but this way the finger stops it and it makes sure that they stick together really well. So now you can see that my lashes and the false lashes are completely seamless, and then you can also just push them up a little bit while they're still drying to give them that extra doll-like wide-eyed open appearance. For the bottom lash, make sure you place this end first. You just want it. Place the middle bit and then place the end, and make sure they're kind of flicking out, because that looks much more natural than if they're just stuck down to your face. You want them to have a little flick out like this way. I don't know if you can see on the side better. See, they're coming out and then down. You don't want them to be just flat down. So while they're drying, just flick them up a little bit. I mean, of course this look is never going to be natural, but you want it to look as good as possible, right? And so guys, here is the final look. I know I look pretty scary and wide-eyed and quite terrifying, but there's the look with the lashes done. So just to fix your hair, I'll put on the side where I got my cool little wig. It was under £10, it's very long. It's actually meant to be a Tinkerbell wig, but oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'm sorry if my voice sounds weak because I'm really ill at the moment, but I just wanted to get this off for you guys as it's almost Halloween and I've had lots of requests for this look. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. I'm a Barbie girl in my Barbie world. I want to play. I don't know if you guys ever watched that X-Files episode, but there's a doll on that and it's always really scared me. Do you guys think I should dye my hair blonde? I actually really like it. But for my little red sideburns poking out, but